Welcome to the inauguration of the Masters of Buddhist Studies 2024-2025, Department of Buddhist Studies, University of Colombo.
Venerable Sirs, Senior Professor Lasantha Manavadu, the Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Most Venerable Senior Professor Vidapure Malratana Dero, Emeritus Professor Asanga Tilagaratna, heads of the departments, Venerable Dr. She Hoisian, Miss Dr. Jiang Xing, Venerable Deputy Dr. Licia, Miss Wu Rongjuan, students of the program today participate. So let me welcome all of you to this small function. Sign time for welcome speech and all the speakers is 5-minute period because we want to do it very short time in 1 hour period. So very briefly, I want to do this my welcome speech. Today is a very historic day of the Department of Buddhist Studies because we are going to inaugurate a Master of Buddhist Studies program in English medium 2024 and 2025. So over the last 3 years, the department, we could not recruit students for this program. It means that program was completely stopped. So after many efforts and discussions, especially our Dean of the Faculty and the VC continuously encouraged to start and develop the Department of Buddhist Studies. So as a result of their encouragement, this year we decided to restart the English medium Master Degree program. At the beginning, we were very doubt about to find the students, but we are lucky today. We have 32 students for the program. It's a considerable number of students, population to this program. So for this, I want to say Venerable Madhya Sugadasiri and our staff members work hard to find the students, preparing many advertisements. Another thing is, this year students are very lucky. Why? At the beginning, we did not know how can we help the students. So, after discussion with the Miss Eva, Jiang Xing, and she helped us to find a sponsor from China for to pay the course fee of the each students of the program. So that is also very unique and very important thing we want to remind here. So the Venerable, Most Venerable Dr. Jiang Xing, Dr. She Hoisian, he, with the request of Dr. Jiang Xing, agreed to help this program, providing the course fee of the 32 students. That is very great donation and a great opportunity for us, and we have to appreciate Venerable Sir's kind donation. First professor was the Professor Y. Karunadasa. He helped, supported some course programs. After that, our Emeritus Professor Asanga Tilagaratna, as the professor of the department, he developed our department in many ways. So we started master's degree both in Sinhala and English, but unfortunately over the last 3 years we could not continue it. Today we are restarting it. So we really appreciate, with the help of your donation, we could start this program again at the Department of Buddhist Studies. So we have to appreciate and thanks to Professor H.D. Karmaratna, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Colombo. Then the Dean of the Faculty of Arts, I want to say that, very briefly if I say that he is the leader behind all this history, and also he continuously, and we see also, whenever you have to work for the progress of the Department of Buddhist Studies, you are doing everything to the Calgary University now. So why don't you do this, our department? So Senior Professor Asanta Manavadu, the Dean of the Faculty of Arts, so we always appreciate your kind and friendly support to our department and the Faculty of the Arts. So thank you very much for your kindness. Then our Venerable Muratana Thero, now he is a retired professor, but still he is always help us even before his retirement. We know that Venerable Professor Muratana Thero participated in our all and every single events happen in the Department of Buddhist Studies. Then we appreciate Venerable Muratana's contribution and good friendship with us. And the Professor Asang also has done tremendous service to the department, and also still he is giving his contribution and support to our program. So we really appreciate, even though he is a retired professor. So Venerable Sugata Siri, I have to mention that now he is the coordinator of our program. So we appreciate Venerable Sugata Siri's perseverance and hard working for the department. Amaravans, Mr. Pulasti and Gayani and other lecturers of the department also help for this program. We always appreciate their contribution. Then I thankful to all of you for this program. So Venerable Hoisian, the intention or hope is, he helped your tuition fees, course fees. He hope you study hard and become the great scholar in Buddhist studies in the future, and propagate the Dhamma throughout the world as a educated, well-educated scholar. So you are lucky. So we request you to work hard, don't waste the time, follow the teacher's instruction, and become an eminent scholar in the world. Thank you very much.
Very good morning to all. It gives me great pleasure and honor to address you in this pleasant morning. Venerable Mahasangha, Dean of the Faculty of Arts, distinguished invitees, the head of the department and all academic staff members, dear newly joined master students. As we all are aware, the University of Colombo is one of the best universities in South Asia. It comprises 19 entities as 10 faculties, 1 campus, 1 school, 6 institutes and the library. And we know the University of Colombo currently have approximately 43,000 learning partners with us, which include 13,000 postgraduate students like you. In today's world, the postgraduate education is essential because with your practicing experience, you can get the higher learning from the university as the master's degree or PhD degree program from the University of Colombo. So particularly the Department of Buddhist Studies has shown a tremendous progress during the last few years. We have to thank especially Senior Professor Chair M. Dhammajoti Thera regarding this progress, and Reverend Venerable Udwavara Ananda Thera also committed and always attempt to develop the department. Professor Manavadu, Dean of the Faculty of Arts, anytime provide his assistance to progress of this department. We know this today's program, Masters in Buddhist Studies, has been developing during last few years, and it is an excellent program according to our Sri Lanka Education Quality Framework. There are 2 semesters there, the semester 1 and semester 2, which covers very important aspects of Buddhism, Buddhist studies, and the contemporary issues relevant to the society. So we know when we are entering into a postgraduate program, the most difficult thing that the time allocated for learning for a higher education institute, because we know all the professional and skillful workforce in the country, they are trying to obtain these postgraduate courses. As a result, I think, while they are working, while they are performing in other housework and their official work, they are sacrificing their time to obtain master's degree. So therefore, it is high time that you have to find a particularly separate time to commit to dedicate for higher learning. So during your stay in the Department of Buddhist Studies, please try to get the maximum benefit from the University of Colombo. Thank you very much.
Good morning to all of you. Venerable Professor Dhammajoti Thera, our course coordinator, Venerable Dr. Sudhasiri Thera, and our chief guest today, Dr. Sheng Hui Chia, and Venerable Vimal Thera, and Professor Sangha, heads of the departments of the faculty, Professor Vimadeva Manna, faculty members of the Department of Buddhist Studies, host participants. Once again, good morning. Yeah, first of all, let me congratulate the Department of Buddhist Studies. So as Professor Dhammajoti Thera mentioned, so during last couple of years, maybe 3 years most probably, department was not able to offer this program due to different reasons. Corona, then some technical issues. Actually, during last couple of years, if I am correctly remember, department attempt to revise the bylaws and course curriculum, and also we got the council approval later, and that's why they were not able to offer this program during last couple of years. Anyway, I should be very thankful to this department, especially the key figures behind that, Professor Dhammajoti Thera, and made necessary arrangements to recommence this program. Yes, introducing a program may not be a postgraduate program, may not be an easy task. Takes long time. Very difficult to find the resource persons sometime. Anyway, department made necessary arrangements and recommence this program again with a different model. I would like to highlight that word. They are coming with a new model. That is the important thing. So normally, Danan Sinachari Kamma, always I am telling this. So they provide the knowledge as well as financial assistance. So I am also delighted because I was asking whether I also can be a participant of this program, because course fee, so they will provide, and also the knowledge. They are ready to share their knowledge and also provide the financial assistance and all the participants. So I want to request, this is a humble request from our coordinator, don't take extra time. Finish this program as we schedule in a 1 year period. So let them do, because we have to maintain our quality, our reputation. So if we finish this program as we schedule, so that maybe you may get more students next year. So with the assistance of our the Chinese professors. Yes. Third, I want to thank, it's a very, very big thank to our Shi Hui Xian, and also our Dr. Hui. So without them, I don't think the department is not in a position to recommence this program. This is a very big contribution to the faculty department, because she's always coming to my office and discuss with Venerable Dhamma Tero and made necessary arrangements to provide this financial assistance. So finally, what I want to tell you here, next year, maybe somewhere in the May or June, or maybe in August, in our postgraduate convocation, I hope to see you all in our convocation. So what I am telling indirectly, so there should not be any dropouts. I believe you all will be, well, you all will work hard. You all will earn this 1 year master's program and come to next year our convocation, postgraduate convocation. With this, let me conclude my couple of words, and this should be a very productive and very fruitful master's program. Thank you.
To everybody, Professor Lasanta Manwat Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Venerable Senior Professor Dhamma Venerable Dr. Shi Hui Xian, and also the other dignitaries from China, Venerable Professor Vimal Ratana, and all the other faculty members, and scholars who are selected for this program, Venerable monks and nuns. I'm clearly delighted that I was invited for this occasion, mainly because it's really heartening to see that this master's program again being started after a couple of years. So this marks a very important academic event. We started this program some time ago, and then as Professor Dean mentioned, there were some technical problems and also COVID came, so there were many reasons why the program did not continue. However, with support particularly from China, from Venerable Hui Xian, I think the international support makes this program possible this time. When we look at Buddhist studies, I see both local and international participation in this, particularly among the scholars, young scholars selected for this program. Buddhism has the potential to be the most international subject. Now, of course, it is a living proof today that the program is being supported by this venerable monk, whom I know for maybe last 15 years or something. Good to see you again. So anyway, I'm not going to take too much of your time. Congratulations for this initiative. I know the course coordinator, Venerable Subhasiri, Dr. Subhasiri is a very energetic person. Thank you, Venerable, for inviting, and I'm really happy to have been able to take part in this event. And finally, concluding, I would like to congratulate all the young scholars from Sri Lanka and also from other countries who have been selected to follow this program. I think you have got a very good opportunity, not only by simply your tuition fees have been paid by this generous Buddhist monk from China and the Buddhist organization, but also you got into Colombo University, where you will get quality training and education. So continue with this education, make best out of this. That is my request. Thank you very much, and I wish all the success for the program. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everybody. I am really happy to address you on this important occasion. Venerable Professor Nagavati Dhamma here, and when Dr. Chi Hui Xian from China and other venerables, our innovative dean, Professor Lasantha Manavadu, and Professor Asanga Tilakara, and students selected to follow this program. Well, while other speakers delivering their speeches, looking at me, since I am an economist. Even though I am Buddhist priest professionally, I am an economist. We are talking about many hubs in Sri Lanka. Education hub, aviation hub, a shipping hub, so many hubs. We can think of a spiritual hub. Spiritual hub center would be Colombo University. You both are really innovative, Neil and Professor Dambajyoti there. Innovative people, you can initiate with your staff members and support from China. Spiritual hub. We have special advantages here in Sri Lanka. Why? Belt and Road Initiative, BRI. Now they call it BRI, Belt and Road Initiatives. One of the main center of BRI is Colombo and also Mamba. It covers over 150 countries.
Good morning, everyone. Dear Chancellor Professor Karuna, dear Professor Sandra Amato, dear Tera Dambajyoti, dear venerable lecturers and students, good morning again. Today is a very special day for you as well as for me. For you, today we are holding a great opening ceremony here, where students are smiling with joy, welcoming the new semester and starting a new stage of learning. For me, it's a great honor to observe this grand opening ceremony as a foreign guest today. It is indeed a great pleasure to have this opportunity to communicate with all of you here. Dear students, at the beginning of the new semester, I would like to wish everybody all the best in university studies and achieving excellent achievement. In China, there is a saying that goes, in all things, success lies in previous preparations, and there will be failure without previous preparations. I want to say that you should dare to position your life goal on the coordinates of success and constantly strive for them. Only in this way can your college life will be more rich and fulfilling. Only in this way can you improve your life. Only this way can you continue to write a new chapter in the glorious history of vocational college. The China's Buddhist Academy of Mount Fuji, where I work in China, is a Buddhist college that trains talents in Buddhist studies, and it's a relatively famous Buddhist academy among the Buddhist colleges in China. In the cultivation of Buddhist talents, we have been making efforts to strengthen exchanges and cooperation with domestic and international students, with a focus on local and international educational purpose. As your friends who have come from afar, I'm here today not only to express my congratulations, but also to learn from all of you. Now I would like to share my 3 points with you. First, the important position of Buddhism in China and Sri Lanka. It's well known Buddhism is a religion that originated in India based on Indian culture. In the 6th century BC, Siddhartha Gautama, with the attitude of equality among all beings and a compassionate heart, pointed out a new path of wisdom to eliminate troubles and move towards liberation through the theory of dependent origination, the Four Noble Truths, and the Eightfold Paths. So the wisdom of Buddhism is very wise, profound, which have replaced Brahmanism as the orthodox culture of India. So it has been accepted and adopted by many emperors as a source of ideas for governing the country. After Buddhism came out of India, it has a significant impact in various Southern Asia countries. From the perspective of current Buddhist inheritance, there are mainly three major inheritance systems, namely Theravada Buddhism, Mahayana Buddhism, and Vajrayana Buddhism. So around the year 247 BC, the son of Asoka, the man Thera Mahinda, led a group of 7 monks, including 5 bhikkhus, 1 samanera, and 1 layman, to our beautiful island country and met with King Devanampiadissa, the ruler of Ceylon at that time. So his first statement was the conversion of the king, which led to the promotion of Tele-Buddhism in Sri Lanka and the construction of Buddhist temples Mahavihara in the capital city of Anuradhapura to support the Sangha. So Buddhism rapidly developed and achieved the great feat of writing all Buddhist scripture on the leaves of Talapachal tree, solidifying Sri Lanka's position at the center of Theravada Buddhism by changing the transmission methods from oral memorization to written records. So today, when we talk about Theravada Buddhism, we inevitably associate with Sri Lanka Buddhism. So in the Mahayana and the Vajrayana Buddhism, China also plays a very important role. Chinese Buddhism includes both Mahayana and Vajrayana. As far as Chinese Buddhist concerned, it was introduced in the time of AD and devoted in China for over 2,000 years. After that, Buddhism had great development in both the organization of religious groups and the creation of Buddhist ideas, thus opening up the heyday of Chinese Buddhism. Theravada Buddhism is centered around Sri Lanka, while Mahayana and Vajrayana Buddhism are centered around China. So it can be seen that Sri Lanka and China are both important cities for the dissemination and the creation of Buddhism. It is previous because Sri Lanka and China hold such an important position in Buddhism that dialogue and the exchange between Sri Lankan Buddhism and Chinese Buddhism is not only an interaction between the inheritance of Theravada Buddhism and Mahayana Buddhism, but also a major driving force for the overall development of Buddhism, playing a very important role. Secondly, the exchange of Buddhism between China and Sri Lanka in history. Today, I'm so fortunate to attend the opening ceremony of your university, while it's also a dialogue and exchange between Theravada Buddhism and Mahayana Buddhism. In fact, the dialogue and exchange between Buddhism in China and Sri Lanka have very long history. According to Chinese literature, the history of Buddhist culture exchange between China and Sri Lanka can be traced back to the time of Emperor Ming in the Han Dynasty in the 3rd century AD. During the ancient time, the king of Sri Lanka sent an exchange envoy, Venerable Dhammayasa, to China for exchange visits in 406. So in order to demonstrate the friendship between the two countries, the government of Ceylon also presented a 4-foot-tall jade Buddha statue to China. So Sri Lanka was the main destination of Fascia journey westwards, where he not only to obtain very important Buddhist sculptures, but also had a detailed record of Sri Lankan Buddhist situation, which is the main literature for us to understand Sri Lankan Buddhism. Fascia records a total of 1,741 words about Sri Lanka in his book, The Records of Buddhist Culture. So according to the records of Fascia, Buddhism in Sri Lanka is very prosperous, with many monks. Not only to believers respect Buddhism as the Dharma, but the king also devoutly worships Buddhism. These accounts provide a reliable basis for future generations to understand and study the Buddhist situation in Sri Lanka in the early 5th century AD, but also make up for the shortcomings of the Dipavamsa and the others. So in the history, Sri Lanka and China have the mutual exchange and the interactions in the field of Buddhism. Fascia was the first Chinese monk to study and obtain scripture in Sri Lanka. I came to Sri Lanka in 1997, so long time. I got MBA, MA, and PhD from here. So I'm so proud of it for that. I'm here today now to give a little support for the new program. It's very interesting and very important for me. The thirdly, dialogue and exchange of Buddhism between modern and contemporary China and Sri Lanka. The long river of history. Despite barriers and dynasties, Sri Lanka's exchange with China in Buddhism have never stopped. Since modern times, China and Sri Lanka also have very close exchanges. In 1894, the leader of Ceylon modern Buddhist revival movement, the Mahabodhi Association's president, Dhammapada, visited China and met with Yaran Sai in Shanghai. So this meeting laid the foundation for the exchange of Buddhism between the two countries in modern times, and opened up a new process of Buddhist exchange between the two countries during the revival of modern Buddhism. The World Fellowship of Buddhists was founded by Sri Lanka Buddhism and is dedicated to serving as a platform for dialogue and exchange among the Buddhists around the world. It has made a significant contribution to promoting the development of the World Conference of Buddhists and the World Buddhist cause. So the exchange between the Buddhist communities of China and Sri Lanka have a long history, playing a unique role in deepening mutual understanding and enhancing friendship between the two countries and two peoples. After the establishment of the People's Republic of China. China and Sri Lanka established a diplomatic relation in 1957, and the friendly relations between the two countries developed smoothly, with traditional friendship increasing day by day. The friendship relation between China and Sri Lanka is very strong. I hope that the Buddhist communities of the two countries can closely exchange ideas and contribute Buddhist strength to promoting the partnership of sincere mutual assistance and generations of friendship between the two countries. At the same time, we also cooperate with universities in Sri Lanka to jointly cultivate international Buddhist talents. Today, I'm here and my purpose remains the same. I hope that through the exchange of cultivating our international Buddhist talents on both sides, we can work together to promote the core values of harmony, compassion, the middle way, and harmony in Buddhism, and contribute to the construction of a harmonious world of lasting peace and common prosperity. The skies are limited for birds to fly at ease, and the ocean is boundless for fish to live at will. So dear students, let us join hands and for the highest, keep steady steps forward. With full enthusiasm to meet new challenges and seek new development. I wish all of you have a happy life in the new semester. Progress in study to achieve your goal and value in your life. Thank you very much with the mentor. Thank you.
Morning everybody. Now our function is over. I think we have arranged it well, and our Dean of the Faculty, Senior Professor Lasantha Manawadu sir, he has given full support to organize this and organize the program, and our Senior Professor Chair, our Madhavachi Damojoti Zero. Without his support, I cannot do this because he is the person who arranged all the things. First thing is the financial support. Without his support, we cannot arrange the financial support. It was arranged by our senior professor, Chair Madhavachi Damojoti. He is the key person here. We have to admire and appreciate his great service and dedication for this event.